Hey, this is Mike, and today I want to talk about three renewable energy stocks that you should take a look at. And the reason why I wanted to take a look at these stocks is because the entire renewable energy sector was down yesterday, even though there was a huge market rally. And the reason why all these renewable energy stocks were down, because it looked like no matter who's president, whether it be Biden or Trump, it looks like there may not be a so-called Green New Deal or some sort of big stimulus plan that would involve heavy investment into the renewable energy sector. Because of that, people rotated their money out of renewables and put them in other things. Mostly big tech was the big winner yesterday. However, I do think the dip in these stocks is a buying opportunity because I do think going forward, there's just going to be a need for all types of renewable energies and a general move away from fossil fuels. So what I want to do is show you three renewable energy companies that are in three different areas. So if you want, you could pick one of these stocks or pick all three of these stocks, and they give you a nice diversification in the same renewable energy sector. So the first company I want to look at is called Plug Power, and the stock symbol is Plug, PLUG. And basically, Plug Power is involved in the manufacturing of hydrogen fuel cells. And hydrogen fuel cells are used in everything from trains to aerial drones to factories. It's basically a very easy way to have renewable power put in many different applications. And so they're going to be a big player in the industrial commercial sector. Plug Power was down 2% yesterday. However, the company has been strong year to date. You see, it started as a penny stock essentially, and it's up to $16. It's had this pullback. I think you should take advantage of this pullback if you're looking to get into a renewable energy stock. It may pull back a little more because a lot of attention is going to be put on tech stocks because normally tech stocks are the best performers during November, December. However, as we go into spring, where the oil sector is usually strong, I think the spring is really we're going to see renewable energies have their strong seasonal sector. But now's a good time. While there's no attention being paid to renewables, Plug Power is one way to go because you have a play on hydrogen fuel cells. Okay, so the next stock I want to look at is SunPower Corporation, and SunPower works with the manufacturing of solar cell panels. Um, Solar power is probably one of the oldest renewable energy companies out there. SunPower was down almost 3%. However, in after hours, it looked like it gained a lot of those losses because you could tell, and this was the pattern for all the renewables yesterday, is that they started kind of at the low and then slowly built back up as the market builds strength. And you can see in the aftermarket it's continuing to build up. So I think a lot of people were selling because they felt like there was going to be no Green New Deal. Thought, well, look, this is still a good company anyway that has a bright future. Might as well get into SunPower while you're getting a discount here. And the if you're interested in the stock, this ticker is SPWR. Again, you look at the long term. This stock that started again almost as a penny stock, it went down to penny stock territory during the crash of March of 2020. It went from all the way down from $3 a share up to 16.57. Market cap's about 2.82 billion, but I do think this is stock, one of those stocks that if you hold it just for 10 years and leave it alone, I mean, solar energy is going to well outperform anything from the fossil fuel sector. So you should definitely look at it. And of course, SunPower, a company like this is going to play really well in like the Sun Belt states or Southeast where there's a lot of things can be filled by the sun. So definitely take a look at SunPower. And then finally, the last sector I want to look at is NextEra Energy. And NextEra is kind of a more diversified energy company, but they get a lot of their power through wind power. So as you can see, we have fuel cells, sun, and now wind power. NextEra was down the most at 355. Their chart was a little different from the other two, that it finished lower for the day. However, this is a huge company, market cap $143 billion. They pay almost a 2% dividend yield. So this is like a traditional utility. So you're probably not going to get the outsized annual returns, but I do see this dividend going up as it's just a large holding company. And for a large holding company, it did okay. It started at 60, it's up at 73. With a stock like this, you should not expect like 20-30% annual returns, but if you could get something that's comparable with the S&P 500 and then on top of that get a nice dividend and you get a lot of stability, this is going to be a great stock for more conservative portfolios. So definitely take a look at NextEra Energy. The stock symbol is NEE, and then Sun Power, stock symbol SPWR, and then finally Plug Power, stock symbol PLUG. So I hope this video was valuable for you. If it was, please be sure to leave a like, and you go ahead, subscribe, turn on notifications. I do daily multiple updates on everything from stock to options to stock market news and all that fun stuff. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.